All right, beautiful people. This is Fameidols Hangout, and I know as much as I've been waiting, super excited, super pumped, waiting for 8 o'clock, so that I go fit and couple for the notification exam. And the same way we say, "Oh, I go there for where una dey." They wait for me also. So, how you doing this beautiful Wednesday evening? As always, you know, Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, Osita and you up to follow each notificator exactly as it's supposed to be. It's a beautiful Wednesday evening, and we're here with another set of exciting stories just to keep you entertained and informed at the same time. As always, if they had make I day studio alone, if they had my day studio alone, I'm done joy, happy Wednesday to you.
Yes, so thank you so much. How you dey, Osita? Hope say you dey fine. Hmm? Because
I
me,
make
I am
a
all right. No wahala. Me, yeah, I dey gallant where I dey gallant, strong. Nothing dey happen, nothing shele. Nobody fit find my trouble. Anybody wey do anyhow, I show them anyhow. Na so the thing be. How una dey, all my fans out there? Hope say your day went well and your week has been going tantalizing as you like am. Because here for Fame Idols, we carry plenty things come things wey go sweet your belle and go sweet your ear as you dey hear am. You fit chook mouth inside though, no problem. Just send your comments, tell us what you like, what you don't like, what you want us to talk about, and all you want to know about your favorite celebrities. You can just let us know about those ones. And again, no forget, follow us. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Say many things they happen for Fame Idols. The day when we go tell you, may you come location, come follow us chop late. Make sure say you they watch you, make you no miss out. Cause many things many things they for inside here. And make you hold your popcorn no as you dey chop am. You go dey enjoy the thing wey we dey tell you. Let down the sweet you for belle too. If you want learn the correct dish, what they tell you say I bring for you, just comment. I go give you location. You don't win price for that one already. You don't need to do too much. What's it? I beg. May we continue.
Yes, of course, and many things definitely there for inside the Fame Idols Hangout. That's why you're supposed to be here with us from 8 till 9. And do not touch that particular down. Man, no, you say you want school, I mean, you won't come out because now it they happen, now it they share, now it is so. But and to just give you a sneak peek of what to expect on today's program. As always, Obi as Sika is in the news because he actually made a statement that has been on everybody's mind for a very long time. If you're not thinking about it, believe me, Yosi gentleman, I don't think I'm tired, but nobody to actually let the cat out of the bag. Finally, Obi Asika has finally let the cat out of the bag. If we continue, I go hear on exactly what they talk about. And also, Saka, our very own Saka, is in the news. And as always, we know this amazing thespian and a lecturer is not always in the news. Not be every time we say we dey hear from Mama. I believe say anytime we say we hear from Mama like this, it should say yes, road clear, everywhere good. And Femi Adebayo is also in the news. If you don't know who Femi Adebayo is, I'm going to tell you who he is, what he's done, and why exactly is in the news. Odumodublvck Big Kala is also in the news for sharing the stage with international acts. We'll get to that in a bit. Just stay jiggy, no touch. Bukky Wright finally speaks up. Who is Bukky Wright? A lot of people have actually forgotten this particular name. Maybe because she left the country. Don't worry, we'll remind on her every. Also, another gentleman and joy. We're always active to keep you informed and entertained at the same time. So, with that, all you have to do right now, the only thing they expect from you when they watch us, like make you leave us comments, like and share. Hand as the show they progress, as everything they go on, make you yourself just try leave comments, like and share. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And that being said, we'll go into our very first story for today. And this particular one, like I said earlier, is a conversation that has actually been trending for a while. A lot of people have actually been wondering about this particular conversation. Say, waiting will be the way forward. People been done, they wonder, say how we go take use do am. In fact, for this one, but then it can't be like say no. nobody to speak for us. But finally, Obi Asika has actually, Asha Asika rather, Asha Asika has actually let the cat out of the bag. I'm talking about Davido's manager and co-founder of the blog, shared his thoughts on global growth of Afrobeat. He actually argued that the genre could be even more bigger or more commercially successful if Nigeria's top three superstars, that is the big three in Nigeria, I'm talking about Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy, if they actually did one or two collaborations together, according to him, the Afrobeat the Afrobeat spirit would be more lively. The Afrobeat spirit will actually go far more if the both of them, if the three of them rather could run collaborations together. Asika actually compared Afrobeat to the Latina music, and according to him, he pointed out that the artists like Bad Bunny, J Balvin, and Nicky Jams actually helped Latin pop gain global popularity through consistent collaboration. He actually believed that this kind of collaborations, if it happens in Afrobeat, it go open opportunities, because as we all know, you would agree with me that FC no complain. I'm talking about Wizkid FC. The people will be say they need that particular group, they know they play at all. Any music will be say FC drop now. Just give it hours. We don't even dey talk about this. Just give it hours and it's everywhere. More not even talk about 30BG, because we can remember how the much anticipated Five album went viral in minutes of its upload. In fact, that particular album is still doing numbers across various streaming platforms. Not to talk about Odogu fans, they're not the air word. They're not the air word at all at all. So imagine a collaboration between Wizkid and Davido. Imagine a collaboration between Burna Boy and Davido. Imagine a collaboration between the three of them, Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy, on one particular track. We've heard of different cases of Davido, this particular song, Ogechi Kama. He made the song. Yes, he actually made the song. And then just having Davido on that particular track made the remix much more popular than the main song. Not to talk about, if we go on top this particular song by Ashake, I'm talking about Terminator. The original song till today I know they hear am, but the one that had Odogo on that particular track is still a banger anytime, any day. I prefer that song to the original song. I prefer that particular track, the video, to the original video. You know, Odogo spice and everything. So imagine a collaboration between people that make artists viral. I like to call them the king of kings of the Nigerian music industry. Imagine them come together, do music together. It's gonna be crazy. And also, on this particular one, he actually emphasized that joint project between the big three could increase global awareness and respect for Afrobeat, could boost ticket prices and concert revenue, and could set streaming record. Yes, could actually set streaming record. It could also inspire young artists to collaborate instead of compete. While fans often fantasize about massive collaboration between the three, long-standing rivalries and personal feuds don't make this particular one. You know, the fact say that they actually they beef from time to time. We all know that for a very, 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 very long time, there was a rumored beef between Davido and Wizkid. Again, when they talk and say two of them they fight, even though they come outside 2024 and say they want to go on tour together, but there is this long-standing beef between Davido and Wizkid, where FC and 30BG don't actually inherit. Now you see an average FC. If you play the video song from where in there, the next thing a bombastic side eye. Say, my friend, reduce the volume of that here, use earpiece. Don't play that here. We don't do that here. So the beef don't happen for a very long time. Even Davido and Burna Boy also been don't get public falling out, while Burna been dey maintain complicated relationship with the Nigerian music industry. Burna don't even dey count himself say he not be Nigerian artist at all at all. Meanwhile, Asha Asika believes that putting aside personal differences and working together will push Afrobeat to new heights, just like other global music movements. Although the chances are very, very slim, a unified effort from these stars could become a historic moment for African music. Now, I just dey imagine Davido's album was doing numbers in hours. The same for
Yes.
Wizkid. If Wizkid release a track today, now the same thing. The same for Odogo. Odogo, they sold. He actually sold out. In the sell out tickets even months before. I can remember that particular weekend concert that was supposed to happen in London, and 3 months to the show, tickets don't sold out, everything don't finish. So imagine a collaboration between these two. It go there massive. I can remember, I'm trying to remember the exact year, but I know it has been a very long time ago. One of these popular streaming sites, I'm not going to call their name on this particular video, but one of these popular, not even streaming sites, websites, they download music from there. They actually posted 2 days to April 1st that there is a song, incoming song of Davido and Wizkid, and it went viral. It was blowing up. Everybody want, in fact, people they run up and down for internet page only for the 1st of April. They come outside, call shout April Fool. Simon and no verse, it's a prank. We are just joking with everybody. So we know the kind of massive kind of massive gains if these three can actually come together to do a song together. But now I want to know, Joy, do you think it is ever possible in this life for Davido and Wizkid or Davido and Burna Boy to do a song together? You feel say that kind of thing fit happen?
Yeah, your question be say, is it possible in this life? In this life, I go tell you say anything is possible. Now wetin me go tell, anything is possible. Seriously, anything, because these people, it's high time. It's over a decade. Davido and Wizkid long-standing riffs have taken over a decade. So it is high time they just drop all this thing. Some fans were saying something. Were saying that is it not high time these people become mature about this thing? Drop all this competition of who is bigger than this, who is bigger than that. Although most people were of the opinion that this competition, these issues between them, Davido and Wizkid and Burna Boy having, Burna Boy is on his issue with Davido, and again he has this way of airing his mind about things happening in the industry. He's not, they send you when they talk your own thing, that kind of thing. Even most music executives, they have those issues with that with Burna Boy. So somebody was saying that is it not time they drop all these things and then collabo and do something together? Because if they do something together, it's going to set a historic record in Afrobeat in Nigeria. In fact, in the global space, not just in Nigeria. So this kind issue where this kind problem, this, and it's mostly competition. It's competition. Somebody was saying something that this competition between these people, it has even helped themselves to even push, but to keep on pushing their music and not giving up. See, Burna Boy released one song recently, "No Sign of Weakness," showing that he's not giving up. He's not letting go of anything, that kind of thing. So I think the competition between them is part of the things that are pushing them. That issue, that rift is keep on pushing them to want to surpass the other person. Do more better in the global space. And the rest of it. But still, we be Niger, we be Afrobeat. So this kind of thing, we are talking about posterity. We are talking about making history. We are talking about pushing Afrobeat forward, and we're talking about setting an example for upcoming artists. That yes, it's not just about you singing. We've talked about that time of people singing a song that will speak, that will still tell about you tomorrow. People singing song that has meaning. So it's not just about you coming out to sing. We're talking about tomorrow. We're talking about posterity. The kind of what you leave behind, that kind of thing. Also, that you wanted to tell me something. You wanted to say something to
The
me.
funny thing is, in as much as somebody said that a collabo with Davido and Wizkid no go bad, sha. Now what the person come outside come talk, but one thing I know for sure is that it is not possible. Let us face a reality. A lot of people don't dey dream about this for a very long time, but it not go happen. It not go happen, and even if it happen by mistake, even by that mistake sef, e no fit still happen, because one thing I know for Nigerians is that beef has always been a selling point for a very, very long time. In fact, the moment two artists start beefing, you have given Nigerians what they've been looking for a very long time. So it's something that has been going on for a while. Nigerians know they use hear beef. Once they hear beef, body go start to dey sweet them. You understand? So it's something that has been going on for a while. Beef is a major selling point. It is pushing these people to work on themselves, because Davido knows say FC go dey. For example, Davido knows that FC go dey to always carry a matter for head. If he do music wey be say no dey up to a particular standard, they go drag am. And not as one thing. So he got the checkmate himself on a regular. You just have to remain on that particular big three. In as much as the Odogo don't count himself, come out, saying no be no Nigerian artist at all. Saying no follow for all those kind of things. Say there is only one big me. Say he no day for the big three. But you know that these people are fighting to remain on that particular standard. The moment there is a collaboration between them, that standard no go dey again. That
Mhm.
standard no go dey again. So I'm sorry to
Mhm.
disappoint a lot of people wey be say that they expect collaboration between these three, but e no go work. And the funny thing again be say this kind thing no be only for Nigerian music industry dey happen, e dey happen even globally. The big three for abroad, I'm talking about Drake, Joe Cole, and Kendrick. These three people, everybody knows say that they beef. Everybody knows
Yeah.
say that they beef. In fact, Joe Cole released a raw beef track for the two both of them. You understand? So it not be for only for Nigeria wey be say this kind thing dey happen. Once there is a music industry, you must see beefs here and there. E dey always dey push. You know, I can remember when beef was all over the industry. I can remember even that particular Headies Award when it was rumored that David Olamide and Don Jazzy they beefed themselves. We know the both of them went far. They go very very far with that beef wey be say dem carry. That time wey be say Davido and Wizkid, there was a rumored beef between two of them. It was everywhere, as in any song wey be say dem drop that time, e dey always dey go far. So it's something
See,
that
but
is
see,
here to stay.
you know
I
what?
don't see it as a mistake. I don't see it as, I see it as a deliberate act. This particular beef is just a music wise. There might be good friends behind the scene, but it is a strategic beef. Now the one wey be say me I take this
You
year.
know
Now
what
why I feel
happened?
say that collabo wey be say you even you that collabo wey they talk about, it no go happen because if they start to collaborate, plenty things go wrong. So I not see am dey
Oscar, do you
happen
know what?
anytime soon.
Banky W, Banky W, Banky W, who was one of the stepping stones for Wizkid, in the industry. He said something. He said that for some years back, Davido and Wizkid, they had this beautiful relationship together. They were growing together and all those stuff. And that's in the industry, not like their personal life. So they were growing together and everything. They had this beautiful relationship. They had, they supported each other. This one will look on this person's track, how he's doing, helping correcting the songs and all those stuff. So he himself feels that if they can just drop all those whatever these, they coming together for this collabo. Okay, your fans are asking for it. They have millions of fans. Davido has millions of fans. Wizkid get fans. Burna Boy get fans. And then they release that track together. Something that this thing is going to help to push Afrobeat to the next level. I'm telling you. So they discussing on their, even if maybe on the personal they might be talking, or maybe apart from music, apart from on the music in the music industry, maybe the beef is there, the issues are there in the music industry. But personally, they could have their, we are good with each other and whatever vibe. But then your fans are asking for this. Many people have come out to say we would love to see something like this. And yeah, part of you being an artist, part of you being a celebrity, don't you also want to please your fans? So what is the big deal if both of them, if they will come together? If they drop the whole thing and come together and do something big, just check the historic mark is going to leave on Afrobeat. That kind of thing. Just take where the historic mark is going to leave. So we're not talking about maybe their issues or not. They don't grow past this level. They don't grow past this level. So they be. What is even the issue? I beg, wetin cause the problem? Maybe fans is comparing Davido with Wizkid, and they be comparing Wizkid with Davido, just like one of P Square brother was saying that his friend, the fans are comparing him and his brother. Part of the things that cause their issue. I beg, we will drop all those things. Fans will compare. That is normal thing. It's just a normal thing. But you, what do you want to offer your fans? It's your fans that still putting your name on the limelight. That is it. Your fans are the ones streaming your songs. They are the ones downloading. If they not there for there, what's going to happen? But now, boy that is saying he's now he's no more a Niger artist. Are they not streaming his song out there? That kind of thing. You come and perform. You want to perform for your fans too. So I bet, may they check all this kind thing. Time don't pass, me they go drop all this kind competition. It's not, they work. You know what? Maybe after they don't
All
give us
right,
what we want for the
don't believe. I'm still of the opinion that there is no beef between these three people. I want to believe that it's just a deliberate act to stay relevant. This is just them knowing that that beef, since him they push them to a certain level, may we just continue. I won't believe say once in a while these three people they hang out as paddies where them be, as colleagues where we say them be. They don't get any bad blood between them. But for music's sake, let us just remain enemies. Believe it or not, if me and Joy start to the trend, if me and Joy start to the trend, say yes, people come they count us as the big two in TV space. Me and Joy, I feel even they curse am every day. If I come online, I curse am. If I come online, I curse am. But behind the scene, now Okada I go use go join house, go shop Indomie and egg, tell which conscience. So now what I just want to believe. For work's sake, let us remain like this. But apart from work, if you keep work aside, we are cool and we are fine. With that, we go match break on top of that particular story. Enter the very next story. And like I said at the start of the show, our very own Saka, a thespian and a lecturer, is in the news. Yes, is in the news. He shared a little backstory about before stardom, before he stepped into fame, what it was like. And all I can say after listening to that story, now women has come. Nothing where anybody won't tell me. Women have come. We will leave Joy to talk about our senior colleagues on top this particular matter. Joy, over to you.
For your mind now, women has come. So you don't turn to women has come. No more men
Women have
has
come
come
and
now.
nobody come.
I
Please talk to
beg, it might
us.
tell you something. You see this thing with Sakasef, As in, although after listening to the whole thing, me self have best. Might tell you, calm down. Make I tell you, calm down. You all know our veteran Nollywood actor, none other than he's an actor, he's a comedian, he's a lecturer. Only one person gets all these medals. He too much, but then he's doing well for himself. He is none other than Afeez Oyetoro and is also known as Saka. Saka is the name that made him popular. So when you mention Saka anywhere, I beg, who no know Saka? If you don't know Saka, you are in a long thing. Man, just tell you. Long thing, though, go brush with him, be long thing. Or you ask the branch. That's what the thing be. Well, in a recent interview, Saka talked about the time when before he got into the industry, when he was just starting and the rest of it, everybody has their own backup story. Everyone has their starting story. That time when you started, how it was. Well, one person now don't come out share in own story with us. If you want to share your own, make we hear and too. No problem. We are here for you on Fame Idol. Well, Saka went on to say, I don't have confidence. Person where they ask him, you go wonder. I don't have confidence. I'm a very reserved person. Now he's saying that he got married late because of two things, which is himself and his profession. He's not blaming anybody. Life goes on. Whatever happened in the past happened in the past. So he's saying that he got married late because of himself and his profession. Because as of then, there was no money in theater art and nobody recognized artists. They were just doing it for passion. That kind of thing. Then he went on to say that they did not even know how to make money from acting. They don't know. Imagine how the thing will be that time. So I'll say maybe artists of now, actors of now, maybe they are more lucky than when they started. Because if Pete Edochie to tell you a story of when he started, yeah, I bet you say now there are things, there are some things that are laid down that make it easy for actors of now than then. It isn't like the actors now don't have their challenges. Oh no, challenges, Boku. It be like saying a normal life. Everybody they get challenges, normal. Well, Saka went on to let us know that one of the things that happened then when he wasn't married was he said the woman I was supposed to marry said that I must have two cars before I can marry her. Now, wow, this one, waiting be all this, which kind of level be this one, which kind of standard? When he went on to that thing, something told him that this woman is not his wife. No man now. Who go tell you that kind of thing? Go Christian and your wife. He went on to say that he's paying school fees even with gray hair. He's paying school fees. I beg, I cannot reason that. You dey pay school fees with gray hair. People when not gonna see school fees paying, but you're paying school fees with gray hair. I beg, all those one are just normal thing. When came to across the story, some fans were airing their mind about the whole thing, and someone said, "This woman no like you. If she like you, she no go give you this kind of stress." That is one thing. She won't tell you. Somebody was even saying that I don't know why somebody will be asking you for something that her parents cannot give her. Her papa no go fit give her that kind of thing, and she go dey tell you say you should have it. How is she expecting you to have two cars for what? That one fit be say she just wan dismiss you. She no want. She just wan dismiss you. Na wetin dey there. For person to dey give you that kind condition, that is nonsense. She was not interested from the beginning. She wasn't interested. Now, so they did not do too much thing for inside there. She was not. One person wey dey reason say maybe that lady na Igbo lady. How you take sure say na Igbo lady? Social media sef, you don tag am because you feel say, there's one stereotype that people have with Igbo people. They will say if na Igbo man, he like money well well. In fact, one man that his daughter, a Yoruba lady, married an Igbo lady. They fell in love and all, and they got married. The man said, any day you feel say your husband no dey get money pass before, just come tell me. Me will give you protection in case make you no go use you do ritual. That whole thing, that stereotype is wrong. It's not right. You don't stereotype people with that kind of thing. But then, even if you say Igbo people like money, wetin dey there? Make they like money now. You wey you no like money, leave the money for ground for them. Too much. Leave her there. But we are not sure it's an Igbo lady. Oh, people don't talk in an Igbo because she said you must have two cars. So because she said you must have two cars, and then Igbo woman talk that one. That means that the standard too high. But I beg, make sense, seriously speaking, because she doesn't just like you. She doesn't want it. It was just a way of, telling you, I beg, go your own way, make I go my own way. Because maybe she wasn't seeing the potential in you. Now, so the thing be, if someone is not seeing potential in you, leave it alone. Someone was said something, there's nothing wrong in love growing in your heart for somebody. If it does not grow in the other person's heart, fine, move on. Be happy you grew in your heart. Be happy you have the capacity to love. Because some people know sabi love. This kind of way they talk love, 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 love. People don't sabi am. But then we just leave all those talks. Our relationship talk plenty. If we enter, we no go finish. Also, that we go finish relationship talk if we enter. We no go finish relationship
They no
talk.
dey talk they no dey talk relationship matter finish at all at all. That one no even dey possible. But then, I've always been of the opinion that the best revenge na success. That na the
Okay.
best revenge. Not the way they see it pass like say one fan actually commented he would like to see the reaction on that woman's face the first time she sees Saka on TV. Wetin go really
Abi.
be her reaction? Say you go really wan know her reaction the first time wey she go on her TV see Saka, because at this particular point Saka is a veteran Nollywood actor. He is a legend in Nollywood.
Yes.
I can count on numerous movies that he has done, and whether na Yoruba movies, whether na English movies, whether na cinema movies, Saka they represent. In fact,
Yes.
without missing word, we take on like Egbo for this particular Nollywood game. So I want to believe that that woman will not fair believe in her. When be first, and it just dey very obvious. And I like the fact that he was able to move on, because a lot of people would start going extra for people wey be say you no even know if dem dey worth am. I know people wey be say they wan come get that particular two cars because of say she talk say make I get two cars before I go marry. They go come go away and beyond their means, just to meet up, make dem for fit get that two cars, marry that particular woman. But Portable don talk am say who go help you no go stress you. E no be competition at all. This is a strongly young man, and you no tell am one, you tell am two cars before you go fit marry you. Two, which time wey be say I know that you wan drive the two at the same time, abi wetin really dey her mind? E just dey very obvious say she was not interested. She didn't know how to send him off that particular point. That was why she brought up that clause, because she knew it was definitely going to send him away. I'm
Also
the
that
kind of
another thing
person that
annoying me. Sorry.
even if I get two cars now, Joy, even if I get two cars now, two or even more, even if I get two or more cars, and I'm meeting a lady for the first time, and maybe she's not aware that I have cars, and then I'm proposing marriage to her, and she tell me she cannot marry me unless I have two cars. Relationship don't end. There are certain things you don't base marriage on. There are certain in the moment. See, everybody dey talk say she no like this man, she no like this man. What of the angle of she being materialistic? What if she's just a materialistic, selfish person? That is another angle, because you might actually like this man, but a lot of people, I don't get conversation with people wey fear me. It's not as if suffer good for anybody body, but you get people wey be say the life that they cannot afford for themselves, they would be angry with you for not being able to afford that life for them. So suffer no good for anybody body, but even at that, come dey use am as yardstick to make, as in you no fit afford motor, yet you tell person make him get two before him go fit marry you. Na all dis kind conversations na im make men come dey ask wetin you dey bring to the table, because we really wan know. Na just the way e dey. We thank God say e later work out for am, and Saka is a practical example say everybody dey run im own race. He married at 40. Now he has 3 kids to himself. He not born three children. He is a successful actor by my own definitions, by my own standards. He is a successful actor. He is a lecturer enjoying his lecturing job. People will be saying that they run into him for their department, for their lecture hall. They say in they do well. He is a thespian. He is successful, and in they established. Now just the way they at the age of 60 something, he married at 40. No pressure, no unnecessary mounting pressure on himself. He no carry wetin he no go fit carry. In time don't reach, in they move on. So you will be say you dey 28, you dey mount pressure on yourself unnecessarily. Say if I not marry this year, I go die. This na example for you to know. Say once your time reach, it go happen. Everybody, we never can tell. There's every possibility that if he didn't turn down that particular woman, if he be saying for the get problem now, if he be saying if to say two of them marry, the marriage no go sweet. If he be saying if I don't share grace, if I don't go their separate way, if he be saying if I not reach where you supposed to reach, if he be oh God, also to calm down. It is where joy.
And I
Now the
tell you,
only way we
another thing again, one more thing that annoyed me in all this thing is that he said that there was a lady that told him, in fact, a lady told him then that he's wasting his life and advised him to leave the theater for something relevant. Maybe because he was in the, he said something then that then they don't know how to make money from theater. They were just doing it for passion. They love acting, so they will go to the theater and act and all. And somebody was telling him, you're just wasting your life in that place, and advised him to leave the theater and do something more relevant to his life. Well, look at his passion is paying for him today. He did not leave the theater. He stayed there and he has become legendary. He has become a veteran actor. He has become an household name. Yes. Because when you talk about Hafiz, who doesn't know Hafiz? You talk about Saka. If you don't know Hafiz, then you talk about Saka. Everybody will say, oh, Baba Saka. Who don't know him? Now, that's how the thing be. So I beg you, that thing you love doing, as long as you are not doing something wrong, I beg you, don't look anybody face. So just continue to do what they do. Whoever loves you will support your passion. That is one thing there. Whoever loves you will support your passion. If they not fit support your passion, not be saying na only money will go the reason. Support no mean say the person go to give you money. The person not get money nko. There many things to look inside person body. Even the person's mind, the way the person be, small things will make you know the kind of person where this person be. Well, we will not go too far into this one because now our own Saka is married. He has his kids. He's doing well in his own space. So I beg where you do try to do well for your own space. That's what the thing be because you know if you explain failure, they know they explain am. Now success you they explain. You don't finish like that. But it I beg we will enter the next news we will carry come. You want to tell me
enough fit
something?
pass
Tell
like
me
that.
what
You
I
no fit explain failure. Na only success na you fit explain. And even me myself, Ositaroge gentleman, if you know how many times people advise me make I leave MC work, make I leave radio. If you know how many people wey stop to dey follow me talk, if you know how many people wey promise me money, now na these things wey be say I refuse to leave. Na dem dey pay my bills today. Na dem dey feed me today wey be say I dey. So abeg, so far say you dey do the right thing as Joy rightfully said, please just continue. One day, e go click. E no fit pass like that. With that, we go to enter the very next story for today. If you have seen movies like Jagu Jagu, you have seen movies like a lot of beautiful cinema movies. You've seen movies like King of Thieves, rather. You've seen movies like Seven Doors. Then you know this amazing Nollywood actor. I'm talking about Adebayo. Yes, I'm talking about Adebayo. Femi Adebayo, precisely. And this particular person is a renowned Nollywood actor and producer. Recently, he opened up about his decision to quit law and pursue a full-time career in acting. It shocked me because I didn't know he's a practicing lawyer. I never for once imagined that he is a learned colleague at all at all. He actually has a master's degree in law from University of Ibadan, the prestigious University of Ibadan. And I never actually revealed that he left the legal profession due to poor salary and the more lucrative opportunity he found in the entertainment industry. At that time, make I talk at the say they take you stalker for my church. At that time, Jesus said to his disciples, but no, not be say it take happen. At that time, him been dey earn 20,000 naira monthly. 20K monthly. Now him be the that time. After he work from 1st of July till 31st of July, they go count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Give am. He go put that for him back pocket. Say thank you very much, sir. We move. Now what him be the end for that time? But then he can't get one acting gig. Now they call and say, Mr. Femi Adebayo, are you available and willing to play this particular role that is going to last for 3 days? Now he can say 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, and it will be over the weekend. But they say yes, it's going to be over the weekend. He say over the weekend, okay, I think I can close from the chambers by after 2 in the afternoon. Tell them I have running stomach and come on set, and I'll be there till Sunday or Monday. Bam! I don't enter chambers again. We can do it. So how much are you offering me for this 3 days work? Now they tell us say we don't really have much. We've not budgeted enough for this particular movie. It's still a small scale movie that I don't know. Can you manage 50,000? Hey, 50 for a movie. Did you want me to work with you for the rest of my life? They said, no, please. It's just a 3 days job. After 3 days job, you are done. He said, hey, early Monday morning, he prepared with white shirt and black trouser and suit to follow up with that bag. What we said that they hang across their shoulder. Very early as 7:30. In the cyber cafe. Someone now use letter-headed paper and embroidered paper. Take type resignation letter for me. He type arrange spread the paper perfume, put her for big white envelope, go drop her for a law firm. Say there is no going back at all, at all. He come outside, they sing that song, what they say, the trend for on top TikTok. I can never go back. No, it's already too late. So no, there's no going back. Now, what do you they sing that particular time? Say now, dear, we in no say no. This not be the way for me. I have to develop a career in acting. Only on using hand advising say be like say this acting na my calling. You see he do law for how many months? How many months when they do law not being calling? The first 50 part wey enter in hand, they answer the calling immediately. Say this is my calling, this is where I'm meant to be. And na the turning point for in life. Now the turning point for in life. He actually abandoned everything and focused on entertainment. Since then, Femi Adebayo has actually risen to become one of the most respected names in Nollywood. His body of work includes critically acclaimed and commercially successful projects, a lot of which I've actually mentioned: Seven Doors, Jago Jago, and even King of Thieves. That now movies wey be say we know about. This na the successful one. So I believe, I don't know. In as much as in papa na veteran actor, I'm talking about Adebayo Salami, popularly known as Oga Bello. Yet Femi dey create a name for himself. Femi journey from courtroom to movie set serves as inspiring example to following one's passion and recognizing opportunity when it appears. Opportunities, they say, come but once. If you miss am, you don't miss am. Joy, over to you.
You know wetin dey vex me person, you see what, you see some people you come online to say some kind of thing that is not right. Now somebody was saying that it is because his father opened doors for him in acting, that is why he had the chance, the opportunity to go into acting and act, and then he blew like this for acting. Well, me, I go put am to you, tell you say that one a lie. See, it is one thing for your parents to open an industry, but abeg if you no sabi, if you still be mumu, you go run down that whole thing, you will run down the business, and there will be nothing to take home, nothing. That's how the thing be. Because people, they argue say na because him papa dey for industry, that is what gave him that push. Your papa dey for industry, that is a stepping stone, it's a help. Like they dey pay your school fees now, they dey help you, make you acquire knowledge. But if you be nothing there for your brain, otondo, na im be say you don finish now, abi osita no talk am right. That be say
One
you are
thing,
not you are
one
not
thing I
doing
want to
anything.
believe, one thing I want to believe is that particular statement is coming from a place of jealousy. Not where anybody want tell me, because if it depend you, why your own papa self no enter Nollywood, make him make way for you. And it is something that is expected. They said this about Femi Adebayo. It's not the first time. They also said it about Yul Edochie. They also said it about Link Edochie. They also said it about people that their parents actually made a name for themselves in the industry. Believe it or not, I had a one-on-one discussion with you, Ledoche, and he said it that the fact that Pete Edochie is his father even made his journey harder, because this man don't set a particular standard. If you don't reach that standard, pass the standard, you'll get problem. So more not the reason like that. More than the reason like that. It's not as easy as you think. Yes, your father is good, but if you are not good yourself, you will not go nowhere. It not pass like that. You Ledoche talk say he actually go audition. Say he went to numerous auditions. He was rejected. Steady. Before he finally had his big break. So you know guys he won't take use be. More of the reason I say in papa make way for him. In papa do am for him. Now because of in papa, now why he come be like say no, he blow. In papa fit still give him the opportunity. Make them check waiting if he do, make you no work for him. So more not the reason that one at all, at all. Enough fit pass like that. With that, we go tiptoe enter the very next story. Big ups to Femi Adebayo. Please and please and please and please, irrespective of where you find yourself, or know when the right opportunity comes for you to move, and always grab the opportunity with both hands and not the wait may come again, because opportunity fit no actually come again. With that, we enter the very next story. Like we said earlier, Odumodublvck make some claims have got people talking. Joy go tell us more on top of that particular story. Joy, over to you. Based on say people don't they talk about this particular one, so I go just open them and you know Joy go tell us exactly what she feel on this one. And Odumodublvck actually made a statement and he announced, after being announced as one of the stars that will perform in the 2025 Wireless Festival in the United Kingdom. This particular festival will be headlined by global megastar. I'm talking about our very own Drake, who will have a 3 different sets in 3 days in what will be the first of its kind performance. This is not the first time we say this kind of performance they happen. 3 different sets in 3 days. And in those shows say Odumodublvck, Big Kala go also perform for that kind stage. He go also climb that particular stage with Drake. Now, reacting to being named on the stage, Odumodublvck actually shared on his X page, that is formerly Twitter, that Drake put him on the stage, and he suggested that the Canadian superstar specifically asked for him. Say now him now he make it possible for him to fit climb that particular stage. Now the 2025 Wireless Festival will actually be held from July 11th to the 13th of July for the famous Finsbury Park, where they for Obodo, London. And this year marks the 20th anniversary of the festival. Odumodublvck is not the only Nigerian who will be gracing that particular stage. Our very own Grammy winning artist Odogu Burna Boy has also been named alongside UK legend Boy Better, known as Big X The Plug, Lancey Fox, and Nems go also there. I see artists like Popcorn, I see Vibes Cartel, and many more. They go climb this particular stage. Now, Odumodu, who is currently in a rap beef with Black Bones, will become the first Nigerian rapper to perform at the Wireless Festival, which further captures, the fact that it is, a commercial success. Yes, that's the word I was thinking of. It further captures the commercial success he has enjoyed since breaking into the mainstream 2 years ago. This marks another high point for the rapper who is currently the face of Nigerian hip hop and whose music has earned him co-signs from global rap stars. We all know that we've heard numerous songs from different global people, global entities. I'm talking about people like Skepta, people like Stormzy, people like Dave, people like Because. We've heard songs featuring the Odumodu and all these people I just mentioned. The rapper is said to have an extensive period on the road as he's one of the guest acts on the Davido's upcoming 5 Alive tour. So we see the 2025, the year 2025 actually, is turning up. Yes, the year 2025 is turning up for Odumodublvck, as we can rightfully see. But the major question on my mind, yes, the major question on my mind, what I've actually been thinking of for a very long time now is the fact that, okay, in as much as In as much as Odumodu is giving credit to Drake, in as much as he's letting people know that it is all thanks to Drake that he is able to be on that particular stage. I'm wondering, international validation, is it now a key to success in Nigerian hip hop? Because a lot of people are always giving credit to people abroad. Yes, I understand the fact that these people make it possible, but I want to believe that you are doing something right. And they always talk for Fameidols Hangout for you. I want to believe that you are doing something right for you to be noticed by these people that are on the international level. If it is just there, if you are not forced to reckon with, if Afrobeat is not that relevant, e no go dey there, e no fit pass like that. Yes, e no fit pass like that. If these people are not doing something right, then they no go dey there. With Odumodublvck crediting Drake for putting him on the Wireless Festival stage, I want to know if Nigerian rappers now need foreign validation to break global barriers. If not only when these foreigners, validate our very own Nigerian musicians, if not the only time we say they go feel break foreign barriers, how many times should I say, people like Wizkid, people like Davido, people like, even our very own Rema. I saw a concert where Rema was performing in far away India, and I'm wondering which foreign validation actually got him there. I saw Thames doing wonders across the world. Our very own Grammy nominee and winner Thames, she was doing numbers, and she held this particular concert that I was watching on social media, and I discovered that she's doing amazing for herself. So are we saying that it is the foreign counterparts are the only people with the monopoly of power to validate our own artists? Is there no place whereby Afrobeat is making a name for itself? Is there no place whereby it is because of their craft, it is because of what they do, that is why they are going on these mega stages? Is it because, okay, if the Odumodu they do it well, and Drake calling name, you feel say the organizers of this particular platform go give them the opportunity to do anything we be saying they do? This is now waiting me at the ask, and Odumodublvck has actually built a loyal home base, but his rise to global stages seems to align with co-signs from Skepta, Stormzy, and now Drake. So is this a new template for success in Nigerian music industry? Are we going to say the only way we say you go fit go up for this industry is, are we going to come out outrightly and say the only way we say e go fit dey right? The only way we say you go fit talk say yes, you don't actually arrive now when you don't dey feature these people. I'm saying these people, and by this I mean the people on the international level, the artists on the international level, because the only difference to me personally, the only difference between most of these people on the international stages and our own Afrobeat artists, the major difference to me is that they started before some of us. That is the major difference, and they are exposed to more opportunities that are different from us. They are not to be validating our talents. They are not to be validating Afrobeat. Afrobeat is on a parastatal order. These people from time to time they do collab with our Afrobeat artists. The fact that from time to time they come outside, they run collabo with us. It not mean say that the only time we say will come outside talk say we don't make them. No, we are good on our own. We are just trying to reach a wider audience. The same way they themselves are trying to reach a wider audience. The only reason why they agree for some of this collaboration are because of say they want reach wider audience. Who is there for reach wider audience? So make the audience feel the wide they go. Now in these collaborations they happen. And does this trend hurt or help the original Nigerian Afrobeat identity? You sure say this one will be said the only time we say person go fit go far now when in don't do collab with who they abroad? You sure say they affect Afrobeat as a style, as a genre of music? Because there is a lot to talk about. Sincerely speaking, there is a lot to talk about. But then I understand the perspective of where people they come from. I understand the one we say that they actually they do. I understand waiting be the problem. Yes, I understand waiting be the problem, and it not be a problem for me. I just feel they can actually do better. I'm talking about Afrobeat artists now. I feel they can actually do better. Yes, they try say if true now he mentioned his name. for this particular concert. He tried, he did amazing, he did well. But we have to acknowledge the fact that we do not need a form of validation from the international act for us to know that we are doing well. And with that, I go back break on top of that particular story, enter the very next story. But before I go into the very next story, I always like to mention, I always like to let people know that you are missing a lot. In fact, and in short, it get as it be say at this particular point, you're following us across all social media platforms. You're a full-time Fameidols family member, but you are not signed up on our site. Please sign up on the Fameidols site. I'm talking about www.fameidols.com. I take that again, www.fameidols.com, and you have opportunity to find industry work, to sell or rent your gears and studio equipment, to learn or teach a creative skill, and to discover or promote your industry event. These and many more you can do on top our Fameidols website. Yes, and also as a creative, if you're looking for a space whereby you can come and advertise yourself, tell people this is exactly what I do and I'm very good at it, then the Fameidols website is the place for you. If you're an industry executive or you are a, should I call you a job provider, you know that you need members of the creative industry for a particular project or something where you say you want to do. You need a place whereby you can easily get talent with proven track record. These people, evidence shows say that they do what they do and they sabi do am well. Then tiptoe come inside Fameidols website and you have the opportunity to meet talent with evidence of their prior works, to show say they sabi do this thing and they do am well. So get signed up on the site, whether you are a creative, a member of the creative industry or a creative industry, a creative executive, as the case may be. The site once again, www.fameidols.com, www.fameidols.com. That is the site once again. With that, we enter the last but not the least story for today. When would you say it is enough? When would you say your journey for marriage, say you don't actually try? I'm talking about our very own Bukky Wright, and Bukky Wright is coming out to say she is still very much open to marriage after 5 failed attempts. She married the first one, it no work. She married the second one, it no still work. The third one, uncle, they were blissful, but it no work. Fourth one and the fifth one don't actually share grace. But she come outside now, relocating to Nigeria. For people that do not know, Bukky Wright was a Christian, but she switched, she converted to becoming a Muslim. Bukky Wright was in Nigeria, but she relocated back Akaya, enter United States. But she's back now. Yes, she's back now. She don't actually come back. Veteran Hollywood actress Bukky Wright, a 58-year-old, actually revealed that she is open to getting married, despite experiencing 5 failed marriages. As she been a yarn for recent interview with BBC Yoruba, she shared that although she is not actively searching, she still prays for true love and believes in divine timing. Bukky actually recalled that she prayed at Kaaba in Mecca, asking God for another chance at lasting partnership. She emphasized that while marriage is no longer a priority for her, she remains emotionally open and hopeful for future union if it is destined. Her past marriages include union with Gboyega. Yes, Agboyega Amu, who is the father of her sons. She also had a union with Rotimi Makinde. I can remember she was once married to Femi Davis and Bolaji Said with the US-based Adewale Onitiri. These are people
Okay.
where we say they don't do something together, but it no actually work out and she later move on with her life. It no actually work out and she later move on with her life. But she's coming out to come and tell us now that this particular relationship actually brought lessons and personal growth to her. She learned one or two things from this relationship, even though it no work. It got one or two people to say she learned from the relationship. Now she's back in Nigeria. Bukky continues to act, produce, and mentor young talents in Nollywood, drawing from both her career and life experiences. So, as we dey say welcome, we dey announce am say she dey very much open to marriage. But I want to know, I'm very curious. Do you think that people, or should I say, do you think that she would still be able to find a joy? Joy, do you think that Bukky Wright would still be able to find a husband after, 5 different marriages? Now the question will be say I dey ask. Because sincerely e dey confuse me, not one, not two, not three, but 5 different marriages. Joy, do you see the possibility? Any which way, personally I think it might be a problem. Yes, I feel it might be a problem. I feel a lot of people might be looking her with bombastic side eye, because come on, we're talking about 5, but then there is no, to me, I think there is no number of time that we would say is enough. There is no number of time that once you don't reach this particular level, you know go fit find love again. If she's still very much open, all she needs is an emotionally intelligent man that would give her that much union that she's looking for. So we are seriously rooting for Bukky Wright. A lot of people gave various comments, various reactions to this particular post. People were so much in the comment sections welcoming her back, hoping to see more from Bukky Wright. And a lot of people said, we wish her, a particular fan said he wishes her all the very best, even though 5 marriages too much to am. Yes, now wetin dey come outside come talk. With that, we go tie wrapper with everything wey be say we don talk for inside Fameidols Hangout today. Like I always say, I hope you actually enjoyed today's program. I hope you actually, flowed with me. You felt the vibe as we dey give you the back dose. You sef dey receive am for there. Do not forget, it's till on Friday before we go carry our kaya enter inside studio again with another set of stories to keep you entertained and informed. Big ups to Odumodublvck, big ups to Femi Adebayo, big ups to Saka. We are rooting for you, and we like the fact that you're setting example always for you. The big three, Davido, Burna Boy, and Wizkid. Make una consider wetin people dey talk and give us collabo. More take wage conscious. If Bukky Wright go fit find another man, e go really sweet am and e go sweet us for belle. Till on Friday, whereby we bring another exciting episode. Same platforms across all social media platforms. Same time, I'm talking about 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I remain Osita, the rugged gentleman. And our people say, fly wey no dey hear word go definitely follow dead body enter grave. I don throway comot from window. Una good night.